back live on a Saturday night. We're here. Yes, we are a little late, Mr. Campsite guy, but one of us, this guy, was doing some ACL stuff today. Had the camera set up perfectly. I went in the StreamYard, and all of a sudden I'm like off in a corner. Changed cameras around again. Lost the camera. Plugged it back in, and I was on a different camera again. I had to figure out which camera I was on and to change it.
Listen,
So
give a man one camera he can live stream. Give him 4 cameras, he doesn't know what to do.
Clueless. Guess what?
Hey.
I got 2 mics too, but I'm not using either one of them.
Doug, they call it a loop deck for a reason.
I'm a little freaking loopy, yes. Yes. So, weekend before we get to hang out, what are your plans for this weekend? Or what were your plans? I was planning on sitting in front of the TV watching NASCAR, but it's decided to rain in Florida.
Well, Dougie, tomorrow I am doing one of the things that I love the most in this game of Cornhole. I am going to a mini Cornhole tournament. We're going to RJ's. If you remember last year, we did a bunch of tournaments at RJ's, and I was live streaming some of them. We're back there again tomorrow. And the great thing about it is the wife is coming with me.
Wow.
So she loves the mini Cornhole. She's going to come and play. And yes, I am repping a Canadian company right now because this is my second bestest friend in Canada.
And you're not going to see him.
And I won't see him. He's like ditching me.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Second, there's that other guy that you call your bestest friend in Newfoundland. So then,
listen, I love that man to death, but Doug, come on, you know who my bestest friend is in the whole wide world.
He's making a comment there.
He's making a comment. Love that man. I love you, Mr. Cowan. Listen, I'm sad you're not going to be with me, but we'll all have to. I got to make a trip up to Toronto. I got to make it up there and come and hang out with all of you.
We're not in Toronto.
Listen, you're freaking pretty close. Listen, I told you I don't know geography.
If you're in Toronto, you're in between Mr. McLeod and us.
Listen, it's fucking close. Jesus Christ, I'm going to be right there. Listen, I know like Whitby. That's about all I know in Canada.
Well, that's not even Toronto.
It's outside. It's a suburb.
Yes. Okay.
Well, that's what we call it down here. What do you guys call it? Like a burb, eh?
I don't know. Toronto.
It's not Toronto.
Yes, and it's freaking cold here.
Listen. Do I have to bring like boots and crap when I come up there? Because I was gonna wear my Crocs.
I don't know. It's supposed to be like +6 next week.
Wait a minute. Is that with the F or the C?
That's with the C.
Oh, damn it. I don't know the C. Damn it. I need to learn a whole new language.
Yep.
Jamie, I don't play novice anymore. My game has come up a lot, and guess what? I am going to make... What?
You got to be good. Keaton's mom is in the chat now.
I'm sorry, Keaton's mom.
Keaton's mom. She's a lot better than Keaton, though.
Well, Keaton's mom has got it going on. Or is that Stacy's mom?
She's a great cornhole babysitter.
What? She has to babysit Keaton?
Sometimes.
Oh, if you're a cool mom, we're gonna be fast friends when I get up there.
So it was like I was saying, it's cold out here. So last night, I'm not gonna say the name of the food outlet because I get in trouble when I talk about food outlets. So one that I had to go on the way home from work, a little hungry. So I stopped in that restaurant that's the letter before B, and then the other one is at the end of the alphabet. That's like a double V kind of thing. So you're taking a long time to think there. So anyway, so here, I don't know what it's like there, but here during COVID, they used freaking hockey sticks to give you the debit machine, right? to keep to keep separation, whatever. So, but they're still using them. Okay. Here's my thing: is if it's cold out and I have to roll down my window and get cold, don't stick just the stick out so you can stay, openly open the window up about that much.
Wait a minute, is this in the drive-through? Is this in the
drive-through? Yeah. So I made sure that I leaned way back in the seat and made him stick his arm all the way out the window so he got cold as well.
Listen, with cards with chips in them and contactless payments, like, why is this even a thing? Like, I should be able to hold my phone up to the window. There should be like a little sticker on the window where I could put my phone near it and pay for it. I mean, seriously, it's 2024. I mean, why is this a friggin' thing? Like, I can order on an app now and go pick something up in the drive-through. I don't know if you can do that at Horton's, but we can do that at Dunkin's. Like, I can drive through the drive-through and just say, I'm here to pick up an order for Dana, who's my wife.
I wasn't at Horton's. I was at that place, A&W. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
But here's the thing, though. But you should be able to. Another sponsor. You should just be able to drive through and get it. I mean, come on. It's not that hard.
Well, yeah, you can. Sometimes my wife uses the app at the other Big M place, and then that's nice because then you go there and you blow the window. They give you a wave and you keep going.
Listen, Joe Pesci.
Jamie, no, that's okay. Jamie and I have a story. I'll have to have him on one time. We were at a McDonald's.
Only one time, though.
Only one time. We were at a McDonald's and we waited half an hour. Like, they weren't even taking our order. And then when I finally just gave up, went to the window to order, and there was one person working there that night.
Well, here's the thing. Listen, I'm excited.
We were there for an hour. We went to the drive-thru and we were there for an hour.
I'm excited to come up there to Canada because I want to get some like true poutine. Like, we got to find like a little mom and pop place to get some like real poutine. Because down here, it's just not the same. We got to find some of our friends from Quebec to make sure that they get us some great food. And Justin Clark, listen, we're not just about cornhole. We talk about food. We talk about everything. Listen, food rants are the best because guess what? After a long day at cornhole and you're a little banged up after 2, 3, 5 buckets, you need some food to wash that shit down.
And Russ, no, Bass Pro Shop is a new sponsor. It's Daytona weekend. I got my start in cornhole at NASCAR, so you got to rep it somehow.
All right, Michelle is.
But if they want to sponsor, that's okay.
But is Keaton's dad and Michelle coming to Quebec? Are they all coming?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think they are.
Listen, here's the thing.
But Brian's an okay guy. An okay guy.
For our food rant, Joe Pesci said it the best. You always get fucked in the drive-thru. Yep. I could say bad word. Doug can't.
Oh, it's. I'm not even gonna, because that's like another half hour. I'm not even gonna get there. So anyway, we've got Quebec coming up, so a little pumped about that. So you're not gonna be there till the Friday, correct?
So right now, my goal is to be there by 11 a.m. on Friday. So by the time seniors and women's, I believe, starts, would be around 11 a.m.
Well, we'll talk about that off air.
Okay, we'll talk about that. But that
I may need you there a little earlier.
Okay. So we'll talk about that because for me, looking at it, it's about a 4-hour and 5-minute drive, and that does not count the time it takes me to cross the border. So, but what?
I'm like 7 hours.
Well, listen, I'm just saying, I'm driving from just above Boston straight up through Vermont, and it says about 4:05. But if you need me there early, let me know because I do have to go to league the night before because my bar league is Thursday nights, and they need me because not only am I the sexiest person on the team, I'm the best player.
Oh, you're gonna say you help out other people's PPRs.
Well, I do because I have to help the people because it's a bar league, so it's a lot of fun. And my team gets mad because I start coaching other people and they start doing better because I can't throw the bag. I can tell you how to do it, but they get angry. So it's a lot of fun.
Russ, do I need to remind you who won the Tier 3 in Newfoundland last year on the night before the Open?
Well, Russ, here's the thing though. I'm not even slated to even talk on the air. I am not part of the three-letter organization that will be there this weekend. I do not have a contract with them, and they don't like to sign a contract with me because I am a little what do they call me? Unstable. They don't like what I have to say. I made friends with Stacy last year, so it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, so Quebec, so we've got not as many Americans coming up as I thought.
No, not a lot. I mean, we've got a few coming up. I know we have MFer who's coming up.
Yeah, so I have to look over it because I had it all nicely written down, and it's over there.
Yeah. Well, the thing with it is we're not going to see some of the big names, some of the sexy names like
Oh no, well there's going to be some because I'm looking at there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams I've written down. We've got Nathan Matot will be playing with Steve DeRicky this weekend or next weekend. Well, this weekend coming up. We've got Brady Foster will be teaming up with Nick Patuski this time. Yeah, him.
Wait, they're breaking up?
Who?
I thought Brady always plays with Jimmy. Didn't he play with
Let me finish.
Well, no, but I thought they always play together. So
let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jimmy Humans will be partnered up with the boss. Mr. Reynolds will be there.
Who?
Jeff Reynolds. Jimmy Humans and Jeff Reynolds partnered up together.
Jeff Reynolds wants to be my best friend, but I just can't do it.
Then Frank Verona coming up again. He'll be partnered up with Zach Stickney. And then Mike Ferreira and Sam Finley will be partnered up.
Those two last teams, I think, can cause a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy and Jeff, I think, are going to throw a great game. I mean, and they're probably going to go pretty deep in the bracket. But when you think of Frank and Sam, I don't know. They're streaky kind of players. I think that can do some damage.
Zach.
Oh well, Zach, but Sam also at the same time.
Yep.
When she gets on a tear, she can really throw some bags and
make it work. When she gets to Canada, year one she brought up a guy named Chris Kingsbury. Not too bad of a guy. Then Maddie McBride last year.
She makes people better in Canada.
She does.
Yes, she does.
Although MF or Mr. Ferreira, he's not too bad.
He was better last year.
It's just Adam's coming in. He's on a cruise.
No, but MFer was better last year when he threw a better bag. But I won't go there.
MFer was going to be on the show, but he could be with Adam because he's on a cruise right now. He's on a cruise he goes on a cruise once a month.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
Well, he lives in Orlando. He's close to the port, so
Orlando's in the middle of the state.
He says he's near the port. Whatever.
That's great. But no, but I think Quebec's going to be a great time. This is only the what? So we've done Niagara twice.
Niagara 3 times.
3 times now.
Yeah.
And then anything else? What was the other ones outside of
We did St. John's once.
St. John's once.
Yes.
That was last year.
Last year
was the first time for St. John's.
So we did Niagara, St. John's, Niagara. Now we're doing Drummondville, Calgary, St. John's.
Yeah, so Drummondville will be literally the 3rd time in Canada, but 3rd place in Canada, but 4th time.
3rd city in Canada, yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then we're back in St. John's
in June.
In June. Okay, so back in St. John's in June. And we've got some team action. in
Yeah, we've
Drummond.
got teams this weekend, so we're gonna have 2 games on the Friday night. Like we talked about it on the show that I put out yesterday with the guy that is going to be with me in Drummondville. We announced that yesterday.
Who?
That Wally, the canine, will be up talking with me.
Who?
Yeah, that guy. So yeah, so bringing up lots of patches, and if any of you are watching, bring your canine gear. He wants to see it, and I'm not saying you're going to get something, but you may get something. I'm not sure.
So he said he may bring stuff to the live feed. He may bring other things. Michelle, I didn't meet you in Niagara because I was there the first year. I went the first year it was ever in Canada. I stayed the weekend because I got a free pass because my wife met her friend up there who was from Whitby, not Toronto. I guess it's different. But I was up there. I did not get to make it back the next 2 times, but this will be my second time back in Canada, and I am not playing in turf war. Mark, we'll talk more about that later because I have different things to do. But I think this is going to be an amazing weekend, Doug. I know we have a lot of friends coming in from Newfoundland.
Yep.
We
Looks
have
like
a
you
lot.
still owe Russ a beer.
What's that?
Looks like you still owe Russ a beer.
I don't remember that, but I'll still buy him one. I don't give a crap. I buy lots of beers. Ask Candy's in the chat. She knows I buy lots of beers.
Jamie wants to know who won that year, and yes, if you've gone into the JC Cornhole compound, you've had to watch the introductory video of him
And
winning.
there are 2 T's in Toronto. All right, let's just be honest. Come on.
Yeah. So the Friday night we've got the teams events. So we're gonna have 2 games for that there. 2 matches. There's 3 games in each match. So we've got first one is Calgary and Montreal. Then we will have Toronto and Montreal.
And there's some stuff I can bring up about that, but I won't because I know you work for that 3-letter organization. But the bag thing might be interesting when we get there, where you have to throw bags with color and logo.
I think now. I'm not sure. I've heard some stuff about that. That might just be on TV broadcasts.
Okay, so it might be the same broadcast rules where it has to be color.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll
But
see.
not for live feed stuff.
Well, no, but that's a little tough too because I know a certain company has the rights right now to all of the teams in the U.S. and you can get any one of their bags with the team logo on it, which you have to throw, but the colors have to be ESPN rules. If you're throwing, the bag has to be the same color on both sides, and yada yada yada. So it's going to be interesting because if you throw a certain bag, and listen, a lot of the bags are pretty close to each other. But if you throw a certain bag with a snake on it and the other company you have to throw doesn't have a snake on it, sometimes it gets in people's heads and they can't throw it and they're worried about contracts. But in teams, that kind of goes out the window a little bit unless there's some back end negotiation.
Mm-hmm. So I know there's two of the pros are going to be missing. So Mr. Cowan won't be there, and Dion Kuzo won't be there.
Why'd you call him Mr. Cowan?
Because sometimes he's nice.
Sometimes, but I love the hat though. Thank you. It's a sexy hat right there. The thing he sent me over there was way better though. He sent me that beautiful snowman. That thing is amazing.
Yeah. So we've got that. So it starts off the seniors, women's, and juniors on the Friday morning. We're doing that broadcast, and we're going to take this. We're not going to do the swap. We're going to do then the teams on the Friday night. Then I think we're starting around noon or 1:00 on the Saturday with doubles, and then Saturday night is pro singles, pro doubles in the morning on Sunday morning, and then going to the open singles on the Sunday afternoon. So
I
that
like it.
is the schedule. So the times will be coming out here this week. We
And
kind of got all that there settled down. So
I love the schedule. I mean, from what I have right now from the schedule, I can see that, potentially 4 o'clock on Friday, there may be an ACL swap going in the
yes,
background in between some of the all the other stuff going on. Around 8 o'clock, it will be the ACL Pro teams. Jamie, color of the bag is really for ESPN, so that the cameras can pick up the different colors of the bags. That's where that rule kind of came in. Listen, everybody, stop complaining about the Habs. Guess what? Most Stanley Cups in NHL history. Let's just stop talking about it. Let's move back to ACL here. But on day 2, on Saturday, doors will open at 8 a.m. That is a fact.
yes.
Now, what time stuff will start may change a little bit just based on what's going on. But the biggest thing is, if you have not done already, go into your ACL app and download it onto your screen so that you can get notifications. I also have to change to an international plan so I can get notifications from Rogers or Bell. I don't know which company will be in friggin' Quebec. I don't know. But I just know I have to have other service. But around 9 a.m., doubles rounders and
Yep.
brackets will begin right there. And
Yep.
then around 8 p.m., ACL Canada Pro singles will start.
Well, no. So all the evening times are hard starts.
Hard start. So, okay.
Those
So
are hard
8
starts.
o'clock, ACL Canada Pro singles. That's
Yes.
where that will be kind of the live broadcast kind of stuff that will be,
Yep.
really big. And then on Sunday, once again, doors will open at 8 a.m. 9 a.m. competitive singles and intermediate. 9 a.m. will be Canadian Pro doubles will start.
Yes.
And that's where, some of the big action will happen. And then as soon as that's winding down, right around noon, open and advanced singles will start, and we'll kind of wind down the day as we move forward.
The only time that I am worried about is the load-in time for Friday morning.
Well, that's where it
You don't
becomes
have that.
tricky.
Well, no, load-in time for setting up 6 a.m.
Well, but that's also where it becomes tricky, because what a lot of people don't understand when they show up at an event is, to get the event started and running, you either get in the night before, or
Mhm.
you're in literally hours before the event starts, right?
Yep.
And it makes it harder and harder to make it work, because you're literally showing up at 6 a.m. trying to figure out the layout, and then like laying down boards and trying to measure and tape everything out and put down, mats and everything else, and figure out where people are going to sit in lanes. And I mean, it gets crazy.
Yep.
Where people don't see that. They don't understand what it takes to run an event of this size.
Yes.
And yes, Russ Fisher, this is Donnie World. It's free association in my head.
Yes. So from Quebec, we then do a little fast forward to May, an event that I may or may not go to.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Depending on if
Doug,
somebody.
While you're talking, I'm going to talk to some people. Hold on, keep going.
Okay, well, I'm just going to talk to her. Well, you can do whatever you want. We have the bag and bash person, Miss Candy Hawkins. Candy, how you doing?
Good. How are y'all?
You've gone from the chat to on screen.
I was
Hi,
gonna,
Donnie.
I was gonna send her the link, but she's right there in front of me.
She's had the link. She's been sitting
sitting
waiting
here.
for a couple minutes.
I've been
But
waiting on you to quit talking so I could talk.
Oh my God, baby girl, how much do I love you?
You love me. I know.
So yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how I can make it work between Charlotte and Georgia for
Charlotte and Georgia's not that far apart. I'm just saying, maybe 6-8 hour drive, if that.
Yeah. we'll have to see.
It's a
I would
good
say
time.
if someone did pick me up on the way down, but he forgot to even mention that he was in town the last time.
Doug, I told you I was in town, but I told you I drove past you.
Yeah, no, you stopped in for a night to play cornhole and just left me.
I stopped at Crave. I stopped at Crave Cornhole. But Candy, I just want to tell the people 98 days left to register.
It's going to be huge this year. $15,000 or more payout. There's 6 food trucks, vendors. There's people coming from everywhere.
So right now, we have a huge title sponsor.
Yes.
United Rentals
Yes.
is the title sponsor right now.
Yes.
And we're back at the Oak Mountain Pavilion.
Yeah, same place it was last year.
Same place it was last year. Well, you know what that is, Candy? That is 1840 Stripling Road in Carrollton, Georgia.
That's right.
And
It's a great area.
well, wait a minute. For all of you friends out there, if you want to order stuff from TitanCornholeBags.com or WestGeorgiaCornhole.com, it is literally the direct route is 16.3 miles away.
That's right.
You can order, pick
That's
up
right.
on Friday, and it will be ready for you.
It's true.
I know someone that will make sure your order goes through.
I got it. I'm on it.
She's on it.
Oh,
Keaton,
here we go.
a mile is better than a kilometer.
Hey,
Stop.
he's already got in trouble from his mom in the chat once. I think he's going to get it again.
And Keaton, the exchange rate is way better. So you can buy more stuff in America.
So did I also see that there may be wrestling at this event this year?
Oh, I don't know. We're trying to figure out, is it going to be worth having an after party? You know, who doesn't want to see midget wrestling? Who doesn't want to see that?
Well, I was going to say Donnie's a little shorter than I am,
But Donnie's a little taller than Brandon. So, I mean, you know.
Listen, Doug, last year after 8 p.m., I don't remember what happened.
Neither does anybody else.
well, I'm sure somebody has pictures.
Oh, yeah, there's pictures. We just can't show all of them.
But honestly, like if anybody wants to come down, it is a great event. And there are usually, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but there may be a new bag coming out soon. And
there may be. We don't know for sure.
You might be able to get some special edition bags and gear at the event.
Yeah.
Last year, I may have bought the 1 of 5, all the ones out of a certain batch of bags. I don't know. Maybe somebody set them to the side for me and then I paid for them. I don't know what happened. I
would never do that, ever.
I didn't say it was you, but
I'm the only one that was there.
No, but it's a great time. Last year, we got to hang out with some of the greatest people in the world. I know. Last year, Jay and Jordan were there.
Yep.
Last year, Nico was there.
Yeah.
There was
Bernadette was there.
Bernadette was there. MFer was there. The Twin Terrors were there.
I love those kids.
I think Matt Sorrell showed up in his short shorts too. It was kind of scary because
and Cheyenne Renner was there.
Cheyenne was there. Yes, I mean
Devin Harbaugh was there.
Yeah, Devin Harbaugh. I mean, listen, the who's who of cornhole shows up. I was there. I was running mini cornhole. I mean, seriously, come on.
Adam Hissner missed his daughter's high school graduation to be there. I mean, that's dedication.
Listen, you can miss one little race to be there.
Yeah, you can. You can.
But no,
okay,
it's contracted that you have to be in Charlotte.
It's. I'd have to deal with some wounded warriors if I wasn't there. So.
Oh well.
So he did. He has done some stuff for wounded warriors at the race to raise some money. So it's a great cause. But here's the thing: it's only a couple-hour drive. We can make sure both happen at the same time.
Absolutely. Bring them with you. Bring them with you.
Well, the one guy is coming up from Georgia, but anyway,
Just ride back to Georgia with him then.
I could, yeah. But so this tournament isn't just like a normal tournament. You guys are running like a bunch of stuff,
Yeah,
as well. Different types of tournaments as well.
This is something that is, trying to become, more of a festival, right? More of a gathering for people to play cornhole, right? We have, West Georgia and Titan are there, selling all their stuff, but also at the same time, it's trying to bring the community in around the Carrollton, Villa Rica area and really start to help, small and medium business in the area. The boss this week was just voted the small businessman of the year.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to help other companies grow at the same time too, with kind of what he's done. So, it makes it, kind of a community. And I believe the pavilion we're playing at also used to be a school. It was
used to be a gym.
It was converted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of a meeting place for the community. Last year when we were there, we saw a lot of people kind of walking their dogs and kind of walking through some of the trails that came through. So, it really just brings the community in more and more to the game and makes it a meeting place for all the people that play this game. Because not only can you come and play, there's some great deals on hotels and other stuff.
Yeah, so we have hotel rooms blocked off. So we have the Comfort Inn and Holiday Inn Express. If you go to westgeorgiacornhole.com, click on Bag and Bash 24, click on discussions. There's a link posted where you can just go in and book your hotel right there. You don't have to call them. You don't have to do anything. They already have the code. Everything's already in there. Just put your information in.
Yeah, and those are not far from the venue.
7 miles.
You
literally turn out of the venue or turn out of the hotel, go to the main red light, turn left, follow it all the way out. It's down there on the left.
Listen, it's a great time. It's a great hang. And honestly, it is literally something that is growing and growing. When we did it the first year, we played at the facility. And
first 2 years.
We've quickly outgrown it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, listen, last year when I was there, I got to hang out with some new friends. Some guy named, what's his name? Mark Richards, and like other people. Like, I mean, seriously, the Hollands. I don't even know who some of these people are. But it's a blast. Honestly, come on down, hang out. If you want to come, if you want to reach out, send a message to Doug. Tell him not to go to that little circle racing thing and come hang out with some of the coolest people in the world.
More of an oval than a circle, but
yeah, we're trying to make it a little more family friendly this year, because last year I heard, well, I have kids, I can't come, I have kids. Well, you can't use that as an excuse this year. I have inflatables going to be there. There's cotton candy, donuts. Anybody can come. Anybody can play.
You know where I'm going to be.
Next to me. In the VIP room next to Bruce. We also are bringing in more of the community. So we're going to have vendors set up selling whatever they make. We have homemade lotions, tumblers, candles, soap. I mean, just,
I saw
bring everybody in.
We have a couple of vendors already signed up. I see that. I see.
I have 10.
Yeah, but I see already there's somebody that's showing up that can put your logo on pretty much a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's amazing. Listen, I'm going to put my face on everything.
Yeah.
Because it's a beautiful face, Doug.
Yeah. So, well, Keaton, you want Donnie said maybe I might swing by just a little, almost to Whitby, and pick Keaton up to bring him down. We'll see.
Listen, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be fun. There's one other tournament I love to death, which is Spencer's, where I get to hang out.
Mini Spencer's.
It's a mini Spencer's.
I get to hang out with my bestest family in the whole wide world.
That's right.
But the thing is, that weekend for us is a long weekend of working because we're all working together. But when we get to bring people into the Titan West, there's my sexy friend.
He's doing like the Adam Hisner pose when Adam was on the show. Adam was in that same pose, laying in bed when I did the show with him.
But when we get to bring people in and get to kind of be part of the West Georgia Titan family, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is because
Let's be trained first year.
this is year 4,
It
and
is.
it's gonna be bigger and better than anything else, friends.
Trey Birchfield to be there
Who?
live and in person.
Loud and in person?
So, I mean, it's according to how much he has to drink, how loud he'll be, but
Or I'll save that story for off air or an after show thing because him and Adam did a little something in Niagara here. So, yeah.
Listen, Trey, for the first time ever, said hello to me and bought me breakfast, a beer, when we were in Iowa. So
He did bitch about buying the beer, but he did do it.
yeah, he did. Listen, I think he sent me an IOU after that.
probably.
But no, it's going to be a great time. I mean, and honestly, no matter what, if you can't come to this tournament, support the local tournaments near you because this game is growing at such a huge rate.
Yeah.
And support the people around you that are doing great things, right? And support, the different companies that take care of you. Like, as you can see, I've got JC Cornhole on. I've got Titan Bags in the background. I've got one of the greatest apps in the whole wide world, Scoreholio, right here. Because, these companies, they spend a lot of time and money taking care of the game. So take care of them. Like, it drives me crazy when people complain about $20 a year for Scoreholio. I'm like, are you kidding me? Even Bruce can track his stats at a 4.75.
849, matter of fact, and I'm 6th in the state of Georgia in Scoreholio.
Yeah, that's cute. Only 5 people play in Georgia.
Hey, calm down. I'd be number 1 in Massachusetts.
I don't know where I'd be then. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm playing the Scoreholio event this year yet.
What?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a different internet up there?
No. There's just hasn't been any Scoreholio events I don't think I've played this year.
It's crazy.
Let me look at have to make me look at my app here. Can't even find it.
All right, but everybody, just so you know, we're going to run a contest this year. We're going to run a contest for Bruce right there beside Candy. That guy right there. The sexiest man in Cornhole right there.
Absolutely.
He is looking for a partner for Bag and Bash 4. So we are going to run a contest. You got to do a little tickety-tockety video if you're going to be Bruce's partner. So you got to put a TikTok out there, and Bruce is going to pick the best TikTok video to be his partner.
And they have to tag me in the video.
They got to tag Bruce in the video, and this is only step 1. There's going to be multiple steps to this contest.
Let's see.
Yeah, but Donnie, it's not only Bruce that's looking for a partner. Are you not looking for a partner for this weekend in Quebec?
In Canada, I need a partner because if someone wants to play the greatest doubles team ever and take down Canada, I'll play with them. Listen,
Tag it on the chat.
Bruce.
Here's Bruce's. Can you see it?
What is it? It is it's fuzzy.
I'll type it in the chat.
All right,
Yeah, type it in the chat, and then we'll put it out as well.
All right, kids. If you want to play the best bags and boards in the entire world, if you're in Canada, Doug.
Yep.
If you're in Canada,
it's JC Cornhole. Mr. Cowan will help you out. I won't say he'll give it to you free because it took me 4 years to get free. But
to get a discount code. And if you're in the States and you want some of the greatest stuff in the entire world, you're going to go to TitanCornholeBags.com. I don't have a discount code because I'm so damn handsome I don't need one. Or
That's
you go
right.
to WestGeorgiaCornhole.com because it's some of the greatest gear and bags in the entire world, especially for all my friends in Newfoundland. Don't worry. Some new bags might be coming up that way.
I've heard Titan bags were, I think, second place in a regional yesterday.
Yes.
Last
We've
week.
been doing good lately. Been doing good. And we do
Mr.
ship to Canada on our website. It'll tell you we don't. So just call me, tell me what you want, send me a message, give me your address. I'll get you taken care of. We will ship to Canada.
So also, if you reach out to just the customer service line on the website, that goes to a certain person
Directly to me.
right down
The other
there,
way. There you go.
right there.
Yeah.
And she will answer you to make sure that gets to you.
Yeah.
And another person that she knows will make sure it gets on the truck to be shipped out.
Yep.
And if I do happen to go down to Georgia, I will bring some of this, some Harris Beach Rye 51. As I said to Josh in the show the other day, I'm almost empty.
Wait a minute, but that bag, that bottle seems the same that I saw your other show the other night.
Because I hadn't, it hasn't been, it was a weeknight. Some of us have to work,
It was a school night.
and I have other stuff opened up.
Oh, a little shine.
So
I'm not drinking this year, Donnie. I'm not drinking.
Yeah, me neither.
No, y'all don't. Yeah, y'all guzzle. I drink.
Listen,
There's a difference.
listen, Bag and Bash 2, I think, messed me up the most.
That one was rough.
That was a little rough. I think I finally showed your boss a video of Bag and Bash 1 when you were pushing somebody down a ramp.
I called people names that night too, but that's okay. She don't work there no more.
It was a great time.
Well, what I remember of it.
All right, Dougie. Tell us what's going on this week.
this week, I'm getting ready to go away. I'll be in Drummondville on Thursday here. Then getting ready to set up bright and early Friday morning. Then going live. I think I might go into the swap this tournament. I'm not sure. I haven't been to any kind of doing anything in a while, so I might get into the swap before we hit up the pro teams on the Friday night. So I'll get that in, and then just doing my normal talking on a live feed. Just kind of, these people will have to listen to just me this time. You'll be stepping in for a little bit. Wally will be there talking, and new look this weekend coming up. It'll be a totally different design on the live feed. So that's something exciting to be going on. So we got to might be some other stuff happening on the live feed as well that I haven't done before. It all depends if I can get this to work properly enough.
All right, friends, I will be in Canada this week. I have to figure out if it's Thursday or Friday. Me and Doug are going to talk in just a few minutes after we sign off here. But I'll definitely be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hanging out with everybody in Quebec, having a grand old time. And for everybody that watches this, we might have some super secret stuff that happens in Quebec. So stay tuned. If you're in Quebec, you'll be in the know for what's going to happen.
Because we could be going live. Could we be going live to Friday, Saturday? And then, I don't know, are you staying the Sunday night or are you going home Sunday night?
It all depends on how many beers I have on Sunday.
Okay, because I think I'm staying over still the Sunday night because I have something else to do on Monday on my way home. So,
all right, friends, well, stay tuned. If you want to come and hang out, come and see us at the live feed booth. We'll be hanging out the entire weekend in Quebec. Stay tuned.
but with that, as Wally and I said on the show this week that I did recording, if the if the microphone and the headphones are on, don't come to ask us questions about where the court is or where registration is, because we're doing something else.
Well, the second piece is if I'm sitting behind the table recording, and Candy can talk about this too, but if I'm sitting behind the table recording, I'm not a referee. Go talk to the officials. I can't call. I'm calling the
Yeah.
game, but I can't call the game.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I even had pros saying that to me.
Hashtag
on the last
facts. Hashtag facts.
Yes. So, see everyone on Friday. Well, I won't see everyone. Everyone will see. Well, they probably won't even see me because I won't be on the. Well, Friday night. Maybe we'll do something for Friday night.
So
But,
in Quebec, second place will be up for grabs.
for sure.